Good morning and welcome to Issues with Tina on Smart Media Channels. Okay, so quickly, we'll be running through some very important updates from the Joint Admission and Matriculation Examination called JAMB. Of course, the body responsible for conducting examination for candidates who are aiming to gain admission into the tertiary institutions of university, colleges of education, and polytechnics, of course. Okay, so quickly, I just want us to look at this. Yesterday, again, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board Examination (JAM), the JAM registrar, affirms that candidates again who were absent during the reschedule examination will still they will schedule exams for them, or some of them who could not make it to the examination when it was being written, there will be a mop-up exams for them. Reasons for me, I feel okay. It's a good one, especially those of them who could not afford. Of course, you know the economic reality of Nigeria. You know how hard things are for parents and how hard things are for even families entirely because of the economic reality of Nigeria. So JAM have decided that we are going to set up a mop-up examination for candidates who were absential during the rescheduled exams that was held. So I just feel we should have a chat this morning on that issue yesterday that Jam brought up. Okay, I think the professor made this known during a stakeholders meeting, consultative meeting in Buhari, where the JAM board is situated, where the JAM headquarters is situated here in the FCT. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think, guys? All right, I saw people joining in. Thank you for joining in. This is Smart Media Channel where we discuss trending issue, and one of the issues we are bringing on board today is the issue of JAM rescheduling exams for candidates who were in absential, a mop-up examination for candidates who were in absential during the exercise. So I just want to know how you feel. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know what your thoughts are. Please, if you are joining the channel for the first time, do well to subscribe, like, share, and drop your comment in the comment section. Let's have a chat and let me know your thoughts on the new development by the examination body called a JAM. Of course, the examination is called a Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, and the body responsible for conducting such an examination is called JAMB in short, but the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board here in Nigeria. That is the body responsible for conducting examination, which is the gateway for gaining admission into tertiary institutions like the university, the colleges of education, and the polytechnics here in the country. Okay, maybe you are joining us outside the shore of this country. Please, this is Smart Media Channel, and my name is John Tina, the face behind the channel. Please do well to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts with us on the comment section as we get in touch. All right, so like I was saying, dealing with the issue of JAM today. JAM, of course, coming out yesterday to bring a new initiative that they are going to set up a mop-up exams for candidates who are in absentia. Thank you for liking. All right. So this is Brianna Tomzak. Thank you. Hi to you. I've seen your reaction. Thank you for reacting. Very well. Please, can you let me know? Let me know where you are watching from, Brianna. Can you just tell me where you are watching from so we can get in touch? Thank you very much for that reaction. So please react, like emoji, a fire emoji, any reaction at all, anything you want us to talk about, please drop in the comment section. I saw many people joining in. Thank you for joining. This is Smart Media Channel. Thank you for joining up on this discussion. So we are bringing up some issues yesterday. Please do well to subscribe, like. Okay, Detroit. Wow. Thank you very much, Brianna. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much for watching Smart Media Channel. Hello, this is Priestley Wise. How are you? Thank you very much for that reaction. Priestley, where are you watching from? Do well to drop where you are watching from. Thank you for liking the video, the live stream. Let me know where Priestley is watching. Priestley Wise, let me know where we are watching from so we could get along more. So, like I was saying, please do well to subscribe, like, and share the video, and we'll get in touch. Like I was saying, the body responsible for conducting the examination, which is a gateway to gaining admission into tertiary institution in Nigeria, called the JAMB in short, but the full meaning of JAMB is Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, situated, which is the umbrella body responsible for conducting such an exam. They came out yesterday to made a revelation that they have rescheduled another examination for candidates who were in absentia. I love how you are so happy. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you very much for that reaction. I'm very grateful. I'm encouraged. Thank you very much for that reaction. So I was saying, JAMB, they came out yesterday to say that they are rescheduling examination, a mop-up examination for candidates who were in absentia during the exercise. Okay, so I just felt that is a good step in the right direction for JAMB, coming up after owing up to the errors conducted during the exercise, from the manual, the human, and then the technological error that came into, that played out during the exercise. They came out and owned up to that error, and then they went ahead, keep to their word, reschedule examination on the 16th? Yes, on the 16th. That was last week. On the 16th of May, some of these candidates that actually performed poor due to the glitches that were experienced during that examination period. What time is it for you? Okay, yes, I always come live here on this Smart Media channel every 7 a.m. every day, so we could talk about trending issue, and that is coming from Brianna Tomsak is asking what time is it for me. So I normally come here, we discuss trending issues. Of course, you know that I am from Nigeria. This is Nigeria here in Abuja. So but thank you, Detroit. I'm very encouraged. That is all right outside the country. Thank you very much for such reactions. And so, like I was saying, that body have come out to say they have rescheduled examination for candidates who were in absentia, and then candidates who perform poor due to after their investigation. Please after the investigation. So they didn't just come up and start conducting examination for candidates who may be genuinely failed. No, candidates who were affected by human and technological errors were the ones that exams were rescheduled for them, so they participated. And then JAMB again come out yesterday during their conversation with stakeholders at the national headquarters there in Buhari, here in Abuja. So they came out and said that, okay, they are rescheduling another mop-up examination for candidates who were in absentia. And stakeholders in the education sector will actually say this is a good step in the right direction. Thank you. Thank you very much, JAMB, for coming up for this student. I told you that the economic reality in this country is not smiling on candidates and family households. Everyone is, it's living on a survivor of with smart initiations, surviving smartly. All right, so it's not the time to keep on wasting money. So maybe JAMB have come up, and after owing to that error, looking at the resources and time that the candidates and then the parents put in place to plan for the examination, the glitches came and then affected the whole process. So they came up with this one, maybe to make up for the other. How do you have any pets? Okay, no, I don't actually have any pets. That's Brianna. Thank you for that. But okay, so that's it. I do not have any pets. Okay, so all right. So like I was saying, JAMB now have rescheduled such an exams, and exam that took place again. Thank you for such reaction. Thank you for beautiful reaction. Please, this is Smart Media channel, and do well to subscribe, like, and share the video when you come on board. And then let me see your reaction. Drop your comment in the comment section. Let me see your reaction, how you feel, or what you think should be done to make this channel grow, because this is just and it's still growing. So make the channel grow, and then the marvelous impact it will have on even Nigerians and even those outside the country. So like I was saying, with such a development, it's a good one. Many will commend JAMB for such a move, and but several people have been calling for the resignation of Professor Isaac, the JAMB, the registrar of that examination body. All right, moving away from JAMB, there's this incident that took place, was it day before yesterday, on Wednesday, of a WAEC candidate, a WAEC student being shot by the Nigerian police force. Okay, so before then, the video went viral and we could not know what actually played out for such an incident. So another video surfaces in the evening of that same day, how that they said the father was flying one way. So the last mile officers, those who are in charge of controlling traffic around within the southwest region, tried to stop the man. So we saw the video, the man trying to, the father of that kid, or the father of that particular WAEC student, was trying to maneuver his way and escape arrest of the officers. So that was when an officer now opened fire on that vehicle. Unluckily for the child who was sitting, I think it was behind, the gunshot from that officer that fired towards the vehicle now hit the child. But people were saying stray bullet. But even with that, people were saying, several others who watched that incident were like, okay, the man would have stopped, and that the police officer who fired that shot thought that the person trying to escape arrest was a suspect or a criminal gang. I don't know, but is that how a modern way of policing should be? I think that vehicle has a plate number. And if that vehicle has a plate number, the only thing they could do is to just target the plate number and maybe screenshot it, and then go after such a person with your computer system, with your motorized, I think the computerized system. There is a way they can capture the number of such a person, the plate number of that man, and then find out who that particular person is and maybe plan for his arrest, not shooting a gun. Man, in the 21st century, shooting on a vehicle because the vehicle is trying to evade arrest. No, the Nigerian police force can do more. I think the Nigerian police force need to do more. So what are your reactions to that incident that resulted to a kid, a WAEC candidate, a kid of such who has a bright future ahead of him, being shot by the Nigerian police force? And I just feel the authorities need to do more than just going to compensate that family and laying maybe after 1 minute silence, observing 1 minute silence in that incident, and then leaving it to go. It shouldn't be. Not in the 21st century. That is a barbaric way of policing. The policeman shouldn't have shot at that vehicle because you were not sure. So you can't just conclude and say maybe you thought the man was a criminal, or you thought they were criminal gangs who were in the vehicle, so they were trying to evade arrest. So you have to shoot shot on the vehicle to be able to calm the person down. So, and that is the result of a lack of professionalism by the men of the Nigerian police force. It was not like the owners or the people in the vehicle were trying to exchange, maybe having a gunshot with you. So you just decided to shoot periodically on the vehicle, and the result of that unprofessional shooting was the killing of a WAEC candidate there in Ogun State. At very sad incident, and it's a very sad incident. I just hope that the authorities responsible should do much more. There's a much more way of policing than in the modern policing than the way the Nigerian police. They are not just well equipped, especially with modern equipment or modern way of policing, retraining, even the psychological, emotional minds of the policemen in this country need to be worked upon. So I just feel that the Nigerian Police Force Authority can rise up to the occasion and ensure that such an incident does not occur again. It's not a good way of policing, and that is not a modern way of policing. Shooting at a vehicle periodically is not a modern way of policing, and that shouldn't even have happened the first time. There's a way you can arrest this man. They're trying to just put vehicles, and maybe the man was even under intense pressure because of maybe fear of the unknown. Who are these people? Just you are using vehicles to block the man just to arrest somebody because someone is plying the highway. Very wrong for him to apply the highway. Very wrong. It's breaking the law. But there's a way the law could catch up with him without necessarily using force and even gunshot at that point. No, the man lost his son now. So what should be done? What are your thoughts? If you are watching from Nigeria, what are your thoughts? If you're watching from this or outside the country, please, what are your thoughts on this incident? Very sad incident. I can't just. So please, if you are joining, this is Smart Media channel. If you're joining the channel and watching the channel, this is the first time of watching the channel. Please do wait to subscribe, like, and share the video, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Drop your comment there, and we have a fruitful discussion. Maybe after everything, this video will still be posted on this platform, Smart Media channel. You can go well and maybe drop your comment there, because all of the comments being dropped here, I won't be able to see them after the live video, but I could just see them here. So thank you very much. I could just react to some of them. Most of the comments here I've reacted to them. Maybe if you're joining the first time, you can drop your comment and I will react to them accordingly. Thank you very much. So it's already 15 minutes past the hour of time, and the video will be ending the video from here. But very sad incident. A child losing his life. It's very sad. And that video, I think that video, yes, the video is still on this channel. If you want to watch the video, you can go there and search for the video on Smart Media channel and watch for yourself. Thank you very much for joining our conversation this morning, where JAMB have rescheduled exams for absentees, and then that incident that took place in Ogun State. Very sad incident too, that led to the death of a WAEC student. Thank you very much, and I will be ending the stream and now. Have a good day. This is Smart Media channel. Bye for now.